Don't panic, don't panic. I got a haircut. Anyways, we're on season 5, episode 20. And then we got 21 and 22, which I want to put together if I can. If I have time, it might delay it by a day. Maybe it'll be on a Sunday. But I want to put them together. I do miss that. I just don't have time anymore. That's literally the only reason. Next week, I get a brand new monitor. It's going to be the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. I spent way too much money on it. I want to experience the season 5 finale. 2 episodes on that monitor. So I'm just going to watch one today. Hopefully 2 for next week. Anyways, last time on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Talbot became Graviton or Graviton. Graviton sounds cooler. Or maybe Gravitone. I don't know. But people pointed out his name. It was on the thing. I have heard of that guy before, I'm pretty sure. Didn't think it would be Talbot though. But it could be Graviton. That sounds dumb. I don't know. Anyways, so he is the Gravity Man. And him and Coulson were rising up. He like brought a giant piece of concrete from under the bunker. They're rising up to the spaceship where they're being invaded from. So he's gonna cause some chaos up there, I think. Why he's bringing Coulson, I don't know. That's where we left off. That's not really a recap of the episode, but that's where we left off. So let's hop into the episode. Leave a like if you've been enjoying Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on the channel. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Like 200 off or something. So thank you so much if you have subscribed. Thanks for all the support. If you want to watch the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. early by 1 week, usually 1 week, sometimes 5 days, you can hit the member button and become an honorary Marlian to do that. But anyways, let's hop into the episode. Oh shoot, this feels very Marvel. Feel like Spider-Man music.
Glenn?
Chinna. Almost there.
Why bring Coulson? Oh my gosh. I like the green on it. Makes it look like Hydra.
You are now prisoners of the Remora.
I like how they just arrive and they're just like, you are now prisoners. Oh, that's how it works. We just invaded you. Your ship.
But the side effects of gravitonium are catastrophic. Ruby absorbed just a fraction.
And it drove her completely insane. Yeah, well, she wasn't all that stable before.
Neither was Talbot.
With his previous brain injury, I fear that Talbot will certainly suffer a major psychotic break.
He seems good right now. I don't know. Oh shoot. Oh, they can take off their masks. Oh, it's the odium in the vial that looks very suspicious. Yikes. He's fought an odiumed person before.
Matt, no! We need it alive. This thing is our only chance to find out what Coulson and Talbot are up against.
Okay. The top of the ship looks like something out of Battlestar Galactica.
Seeing this adventure a little differently. Gravitonium? Why?
Because I'm our last hope.
But what about the voices?
Bunch of dead losers raising a ruckus. Turns out all they needed was a general to get them in line.
You skipped the tutorial, went straight to big boss level.
You gotta quit worrying, Phil. I'm feeling fine. Tip top. Even brought my best wingman with me. What these alien scumbags didn't count on is squaring off against two.
Is that why he's here? Just your wingman?
Your impudent tone is only
I said this is my ship!
That pose. He's gonna make him stab himself. Why are you punching yourself? Yeah, I'd give him the ship. It's his ship. Yikes.
That's better. Kneel.
I'm not sure that's the best negotiating tactic.
I said kneel! Before me!
Man's having an Omni-Man trip. You good, Talbot? I mean, they did just try to invade you. Yeah. This is fine for now. But if you start going too far with it, I mean, he just crumbled that guy into a ball. I don't know. Just say you're Earth's defender and scare them off. Make them leave.
The Confederacy stood more than 1,000 years. They will seek vengeance, making slaves of you all.
I really wish we could happen upon some non-slave trading aliens.
Yeah, they make slaves. Okay, Talbot, pop off up there. Oh, I think he's gonna break out. Yeah. Or die. Break out and die.
God definitely doesn't want you drinking that garbage.
Not without opening him up. I'll get right to it.
Well, Confederacy decides what you will and will not do.
It will not stand idly by while...
Stand? I don't see any Confederacy members standing. Do you see anybody standing, Phil?
There's someone.
Yeah, well, where's Hydra now?
Your ignorance astounds.
What does the Confederacy want?
Hail.
Like, what did they want to do with the gravitonium? Is my question. They're invading just to get the gravitonium. What the show wants us to believe is that there's like something deeper to it. Like the S.H.I.E.L.D. is saving the day by stopping these aliens, but all they want is the gravitonium, to my knowledge. So they might be on the right side. Hydra might be on the right side. That's what season 5 might be about. Sometimes we just think we're doing the right thing, but we're actually not.
You have every right to be upset, but the Confederacy's still out there. She's the only one who knows how they operate.
Yeah, she's done the worst to
He
him.
was wrong. But it was all to bring us to this moment.
No, it was not.
Mankind is in terrible danger, and you're the weapon that I was trying to build.
I mean, she was, but not specifically him.
What was Hydra's arrangement with the Confederacy?
To protect the Earth from being attacked.
In exchange for what?
Resources. Inhumans and gravitonium.
Yeah, the Inhuman thing was a bit much.
Didn't you just find a fun game on your phone instead?
True.
We need to renegotiate our...
I love those games where you can play God.
Maybe it's time we started shaking some hands.
Impossible. The Confederacy gathering is sacred, a ceremony dating back over 5 of your centuries.
If it's gravitonium your friends want, there he is.
Yeah. Fixing old electronics was kind of my thing back in the day. In the future.
Hey.
Doing? What? It's a thing. It's a thing that people do. Not cool people. Come on, man. You're better than that.
It being his grandpa makes it even better. Wait. Wow, actual bonding.
Lighthouse, is anyone there? Over. Repeat. Lighthouse, this is Daisy Johnson.
Oh yeah, at the end of the episode, she was digging up her mom.
We just had some technical difficulties.
Teak, thank God you're there. I've been trying to get through for 30 minutes. I'm flying in. What's wrong?
We were under attack.
Where were you?
May had me drop off Polly and Robin.
Lie. I know that's not all.
I'm not having this conversation right now, Yo-Yo.
Why is everyone still fighting?
What's in the bag? Is that what you...
There's a lot happening.
Business.
She's not regenerated. Oh my gosh, really? Guys.
Don't put that on me!
Come on. Please stop.
Oh, you want to use powers now?
Oh. Those hits. Oh. She could have dodged that.
You done?
That could have ricocheted.
Find a way to pitch in, or don't be here when we get back.
Oh, come on. Man, those punches from Yo-Yo must hurt with her new arms. Whoa, what
We
the?
need allies for whatever war.
Did you get a haircut?
Diplomacy is key.
Beard cut?
Maybe I should come along, help navigate any choppy waters.
Best not to rock the boat. These snowflakes seem awfully precious about the cold.
He's looking more and more like Omni-Man by the second. Oh, he's pretending to be Remorath or whatever.
Look.
What the heck?
Actually,
I could probably get the boys to rustle you up one if you wanted.
I'm good. That's a robes guy.
I'm leaving this man in charge. Anybody?
What is that
The
costume?
same pretzel logic your friend did earlier.
Chuckles away. Is he wearing mascara too? That's such a different Talbot. What the heck?
Let us unite.
His hair looks cool though. His hair and beard. I like that.
Co-boss, who is this intruder? This man hails from Earth. He has come to
He wanted to introduce himself.
renegotiate.
It's time you met Earth's mightiest hero.
Me. Oh gosh. Dark Talbot. Yo, should I do that with my beard? Should I grow it out just right here? Shave everything else?
What's in the bag?
My mom.
And it's not a joke.
Oh.
Does he just believe it?
Dust up. I just want to make sure you're all right.
Also, some creep put a bunch of lemons on
There it is.
prank.
Some creep.
Sounds like classic Fitz.
Classic Fitz. He actually put a bunch of lemons.
I'm glad you stuck around.
even if it's a little crazy.
It's not that crazy. Since we've gotten, I don't want to say closer, but...
Really don't.
Oh.
Whoever gets close to me ends up dying.
Me too. And that's why I feel like we have so much in common. No, and...
Lincoln.
Oh shit, he hasn't heard about any of them. This is like it was like so wholesome and awkward at first. Now it's just gonna get sad. Man, I miss Lincoln. Feels like it's been so long.
It sounds like you were really in love with this guy.
Kinda still am.
That's good to know right before
I can't lose someone else.
said what he was gonna say.
Coulson means more to me than anyone. And if he goes...
No. We're gonna find a way to save him.
You were gonna tell me something.
No. The bad timing.
Fitzsimmons.
Oh, this is good.
Grandparents.
This is good. Good switch.
What? Do they know?
Yeah. Cat's totally out of the food sack.
Oh my...
Food sack.
So much sense. You and Fitz are both so... You're such special people.
Worried that was gonna make things weird between us.
Wait, why would it make things weird?
No reason.
Good save. Oh my gosh, my chair. When did it start leaning back this much? Hello? Yo, Talbot looks awesome. I don't know about the costume. I think that looks a little silly.
Be most unwise.
But it fits everyone else's costumes in this room, so it actually fits pretty well. It can grow on me.
For centuries, the Confederacy has had but 6 members. To add another would desecrate the order.
Then he'll remove one.
This is like a room full of Democrats. You get your rules and your regulations. Who's really in charge here? Your mistake is thinking I'm still human.
He's not considering himself human anymore? He's taking out Crexon or whatever. The Wise. Oh shoot, he could do that. That's very similar to Agent Carter. Like, very, very similar. Like, maybe actually that's the exact same thing she was doing in Agent Carter. Now that I think about it.
Looks like there's a spot for me here.
Uh-huh. Okay. Power tripping. But he's like, he's just, yeah, it's just a complete power trip. He doesn't care about his family right now. He doesn't even consider returning to them. He just wants to be part of the Confederacy. Or what? What's his ultimate goal here?
We just built S.H.I.E.L.D's first spaceship. I just wanted to apologize for locking you up before. It really wasn't my idea. I actually had...
You went along with it.
Oh, he feels really betrayed. He helped Fitz through so much, too.
By having Yo-Yo execute a kid.
But, I mean, it was the only way that Yo-Yo...
When does killing become the only way? We're S.H.I.E.L.D. Are we supposed to be better than that?
That's
None of
true.
This would have happened if you would have just said this invincible nonsense wasn't real.
But it's not that simple.
Simple. That's how you live a good life. Not with your theories or prophecies. It's following the good word and doing the right thing every time.
I mean, to some.
Not always.
Yeah. Not
There are
always.
lots of instances in history where it was necessary to sacrifice the few in order to save the lives of many.
Of course you'd say that.
Ruby was dangerous, and it got complicated, and that is just the way it was. So I'm sorry if that doesn't fit whatever narrative that you've built for yourself.
You need to look inside yourself and figure out what kind of man you want to be.
Oh.
What you did. It needs fixing.
Wow. Oh, shoot. Things are getting deep. Oh, gosh. Simmons.
In its body.
This is your heart on odium.
The heart exploded?
Rather macabre, isn't it?
Just you wait.
Oh, yeah. Put a little odium in there.
What matters is that we might be able to save Coulson by combining that with my mom's DNA.
I just need to get out of the White House.
So you're going on a space mission to a hostile alien ship?
Yeah, well, I don't have that many options.
And Daisy's here, so he's going wherever she's going. Not because he likes her, but because it's seeming more and more that he actually really cares about her. Doesn't just like her. He wants Coulson to live now too, just because she does.
Master of the House Cassius.
Cassius, well, it certainly has a ring.
The way you handled yourself today, quite admirable. Though I fear your Earth faces a far more pressing threat than anything posed by our Confederacy.
Is this the attack Welvis warned might be coming?
It shall be the end of your planet.
Thanos and his forces have
Oh, Thanos mentioned.
Well, then I've got to get down there with the Avengers and take on this Thanos.
Thanos' strength is unrivaled. You will lose, even with your powerful.
But the planet doesn't crack apart.
Or perhaps there might still be a way.
The Earth is under attack by an alien named Thanos.
What about the Confederacy?
I did not think they would mention any of this.
Bark and bite. I'm afraid we're on our own, General.
We have to get back.
Dang.
What exactly?
The only option left. Make me invincible.
Omni-Man. Invincible?
How many times have we worked together, only for me later to find out you weren't being above board?
Do you trust this Confederacy member who told you about the gravitonium?
Yeah. Real straight shooter named Cassius. Said he has 2 sons.
Did you say Cassius? The alien running Earth in the future was a Cassius. He's our enemy.
Cassius is the most noble family in the Confederacy.
I'm in charge here. You're either with me or against me.
Or you're my enemy.
Then kneel.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh. Talbot. This is one crazy power trip. Zephyr 2, that's pretty sick. Oh shoot. Like an actual missile.
Thanks for coming along.
Approaching enemy ship.
Enemy ship. He's never had to say that before. Daisy didn't get to see what Talbot can do. I'm worried.
Quinn's team originally found gravitonium at the bottom of one of his mines.
How did you know that?
Oh, he's tapping in and listening to them.
He just told me. You made contact behind my back?
That's not true.
They're here to do what? Take my ship?
You've got this all wrong.
You're a liar! You're a liar!
I told Coulson not to do it. He wouldn't listen to me.
Wow.
True.
Find the intruders and take them out.
They're here to help. What are you doing? Glenn, don't do this.
You have betrayed me for the last time, Phil. Whatever happens next is on you.
What? What is he yapping about?
It's a start.
Oh yeah, she should easily get past all these guys.
Coulson dies.
What are you doing?
S.H.I.E.L.D. isn't welcome here. This is my ship.
This is an alien ship. We're here to rescue you.
Rescue me? I'm the one that's gonna save us.
I trust her.
Why would you trust Quinn?
She wanted to help her daughter.
Her word. When Ruby was infected with plutonium, she tried to help.
Infected? Ruby was weak.
Oh, I hate that this is gonna be the end of Talbot. I like Talbot. Unless they can like fix him here. I don't think so. Calm your mind. Oh, are you gonna control him? On Hydra's side? No, he's gonna attack you. You can't do that anymore. He knows. You're dead. No, he's acting. There's no shot. I simply don't believe it.
So will your betrayal.
Oh. She did a lot to him. But this is horrendous. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's quaking. Oh. How? How do you fight this? Blow him out into space? I mean, he'll just float back. He can fly. He can do whatever. Ow. I don't think bullets are gonna do anything.
Just like Hale.
What are you supposed to do? Call his family? I don't know.
It didn't have to be like this.
You were always the enemy, Phil. Only now I have the clarity of mind to see it.
Clarity, really?
Forward to taking mine home.
Well, they got Daisy. Okay. Well, there was a lot this episode. Wow. More fighting between every single person on the team. Fighting because everyone's going about things in the wrong way. They're not acting like S.H.I.E.L.D. When they have the world on the line, you know? I kind of agree with what Fitz is saying. Like, sometimes you gotta sacrifice some to save many. But I also agree with what Mac is saying, where it's like, well, this isn't how S.H.I.E.L.D. works. Killing isn't always the only choice, or is never the only choice. But then we see someone like Talbot here, who you cannot seem to reason with. He's making you kneel. If you're not kneeling, he's getting really mad at you super easily. Hothead right now. Like, killing might be the only choice there. I mean, because he's just gonna like pick you up and crush you. What else do you do against Talbot? Could you put do they have the machine to like look back in his memories and all that? Whatever the machine's called. Not the Tahiti machine, but whatever. I don't remember the name of it. They probably don't have that. I don't know what they could do with him. Thanos was mentioned, which is crazy, because I've seen videos of like all the Thanos snap scenes like in a sequence of them happening, because there's Thanos snap scenes in so many shows. WandaVision had some. I'm pretty sure Hawkeye had a few. What other ones? Or maybe it was Falcon and Winter Soldier that had some also. Black Widow, I think. Like a ton of things in Phase 4 had a ton of snap scenes, like sequences, just to show where certain episodes or certain movies take place. So that's always been really fun to see. Like, where was Black Widow's sister when the snap happened? We get to see that. Where was Monica Rambeau or whatever from WandaVision? We get to see all that, so that's cool. But in those videos, nothing Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. related ever. I never got spoiled on anything, so maybe the people that made those videos didn't watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or we're not going to see snap scenes in this. Season 6 won't have a bunch of missing S.H.I.E.L.D. characters that got snapped out. That would be pretty crazy if it did have that, though. But Thanos was mentioned, so he's fighting people. We know the snap is going to happen. Is this season going to end with people getting dusted? Because I feel like I would have been spoiled on that. I would have seen that 100%. Them having to deal with Talbot right now makes sense, because it's another reason why Quake wasn't there in Infinity War, why any of them weren't there. But Talbot wants to fight Thanos right now. That's his main objective. So what's going to stop him from being down there? I guess we're going to stop him, right? But then a snap is going to happen. Is it going to affect our people? Well, like what? I don't know. I feel like I would have seen that, but maybe I didn't get spoiled. Maybe they really will be snapped by the end of the season. That's so cool, man. I thought I was a huge Marvel fan watching Infinity War, watching all this stuff. To know I was missing out on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that whole time is sad. This would have went extra hard during that time. When Infinity War was coming out, I was rewatching all the Phase 1 through 3 movies with my family. Didn't even know Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was really a thing. Oh, this would have been so good to watch at that time. I also would have gotten my hopes up way too much that these characters would appear in it, and I would have been really disappointed. So, kind of glad I know they don't appear in the movies. Because, yeah, I would have been with everybody else being disappointed. And that is really sad, because, like, these are such good characters. They've been built up so much in this show. I don't know. I don't understand why they haven't been in the movies. They do Wong cameos and Happy cameos all the time, but they don't ever show Coulson or anyone anymore. I'm not even really like a fan of cameos, but I would love cameos of these characters. So, kind of hypocritical, but still. That's weird to think about. Like, when you start Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you're wondering, are there going to be any cameos? Are the Avengers going to show up in an episode? Is anything like that going to happen? But now at this point in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I'm like, I just want these characters to be the cameos that show up in the movies. I don't care about anyone in the MCU showing up in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I just care about them showing up in the movies. I talked about the Fitzmax scene. I really loved that. I love the bonding between Daisy and Deke. She's still in love with Lincoln, which is interesting to find out. I mean, she definitely was in season 4. So, I guess it makes sense that she still is. I want her to know it was Deke that put the lemons in her bed. She's gonna like go ask Fitz about it or something, right? I hope. So yeah, they seem to be bonding well. I don't know if he's still gonna try to pursue her in any way in the future, you know, like was that like a hard stopping point? But then by the end of the episode, she like put her hand, but was that as like that's as like a friendly thing, right? But will he take that some other way? Will he still try to, you know, I don't know. Right now they're just building their friendship, getting closer that way. Maybe it'll turn into something in the future. Or it'll just be too awkward because he's Fitz and Simmons' grandson. Be kind of cute, but I do like them as just friends too. They're working on the centipede stuff mixed with Jiaying's DNA to go on Coulson and fix him against his will. I don't know when they're going to put that on him. We got a lot to do in these next 2 episodes. Probably take out Talbot, sadly. Is there going to be any more stuff with Absorbing Man? The last we saw him, he was bashing his head into the wall. I feel like we're going to see him again. It's kind of a weird place to make his character stop. But yeah, we got to fix Coulson, stop Talbot, stop Cassius, the Cassius family, because they just got hold of Quake. How does this all wrap up? Like, I really thought we were going to go back into the future and deal with a lot of that stuff post-Earth explosion. Like the flashbacks that they were having earlier in the season of them trying to, like, you know, find ways to stop the Earth from getting cracked apart. Gemma keeps dying or whatever kept happening. Stuff where May was raising Robin. All of that, I thought we were going to really delve into that, but that never ended up happening. It was just the flashbacks. So I really don't know how this is going to go down. I really thought we were going to do that. I'm so curious about season 6 and I'm excited. So anyways, 1 more week left, potentially, maybe 2. Don't get mad if it's just 1 episode next week. I've been enjoying this season. Oh yeah, wait, one last thing. People told me to look up his outfit in the comics after this episode. Huh. I mean, that's pretty accurate. The costume. At least the chest piece. Franklin Hall. Oh, so he's supposed to be, Graviton is supposed to be the Franklin guy. The first scientist. From episode 3. That looks nothing like him. But yeah, he's basically got that costume. Except for, did he have a cape? Did Talbot have a cape? I don't know. He doesn't have the hair, or he's not that guy, of course. I think Talbot's cut looked fresh this episode, though. Is that Quicksilver on the comic cover? I think it is. I don't know. Anyways, I wonder if he's a villain in the comics or what. Graviton. I don't know. Anyways, I saw it. There we go. Pretty comic accurate costume. But yeah, that's it for now. I will see you guys in the next one very soon.